I am Maria Garcia de Fleury. When we learn about the saints, we immediately open ourselves to the possibility of showing people that God's love is for all. This coming October 19th, among the saints to be canonized by Pope Leo XIV are two Venezuelans, Jose Gregorio Hernandez and Mother Carmen Rendiles, whom we are called to get to know more each day. Knowing the saints is an effective and valuable tool of evangelization, as it demonstrates the unity of the universal church. When we know, appreciate, and love saints with different personalities, walks of life, cultures, and life experiences, we realize that the church is universal, that we are united with Catholics around the world. This grows our devotion, strengthens our bonds of brotherhood, and we can proclaim even to non Catholics that our church is truly a place for all peoples of the planet, which is ultimately what the word Catholic means. Devotion to saints helps us appreciate different perspectives. Through anecdotes from the life of the saints, we develop an understanding of each other's different values and backgrounds. The saints, like the various forms of approved liturgical practices, best demonstrate how multicultural the Catholic Church is. The saints are our friends, ready to listen our prayers and intercede for us and our loved ones from their place in heaven. In fact, the more we know the saints, the better prepared we will be for heaven, where we will all worship the Lord together, as St. John says in Revelations chapter 7, when he says, "After this I looked, and behold a great multitude that no one could count, from every nation, tribe, people, and language, standing before the throne and before the Lamb. They were clothed in white robes, with palm branches in their hands, and crying out with a loud voice, 'Salvation belongs to our God, who sits on the throne, and to the Lamb.'" Friends, the saints teach us that even in the midst of difficulties and problems we may have in life, when we are willing to accept the mission God asks of each of us, we have a life filled with a very special peace, a peace that the world sometimes don't understand and doesn't know, and which is from God, allowing us to taste a little of heaven on earth. As Jesus says in the gospel, at the end of our life, we will go to a place of eternal happiness or one of eternal condemnation. The rich man, Epulon, condemned because he had only cared for himself, asked poor Lazarus to send him even a drop of water to calm his torment. God, through the voice of Abraham, responded to Epulon that on earth we must listen to what Moses taught in his commandments and that the prophets in order to go to heaven. The saints are those people who always try to make the lives of others more bearable, even if it meant doing some small things. Our new Venezuelan saints are people worthy of study and admiration. Jose Gregorio Hernandez and Mother Carmen Rendiles left great lessons in their life because despite the difficulties and problems they faced, they knew how to hold high their ideal of being kind and generous with others in order to live with God, because they had the certainty that with God we always win.